game tonight, Salina and Elida at Kraft Stadium in Elida. Both teams 5-2. Both teams with very similar offenses, and both teams fighting for playoff survival. And I usually pick first, but I'm going to let you guys pick first this time. Doug, which Bulldogs you got? Green and black or orange and black?
Well, you took away I'm taking the Bulldogs, and I was just going to walk away and hope no one noticed.
Nice try.
But apparently that's off the table. I will go with the Elida Bulldogs, and my only reason for that is they're the known commodity to me. I haven't seen Salina yet, won't see them until week 10. But what I saw out of the Elida Bulldogs was a team that's firing on all cylinders right now. I think Salina is too, but at the same time, I just think the combination of Reggie McAdams, Austin Etzler, and Colin Blymeyer just might be a bit too much. It's a close one, probably a one-possession game, but in the end, I go with Elida.
Haven't seen Elida, have seen Salina. I like Salina. I'm picking Salina.
Mike's taking Salina. I will take Elida as well, although I got to admit, this game, I think these are two very even teams. I think Elida defensively might do something to win this game. I just got a feeling that that's going to be the difference, but it will be exciting, and you'll hear it right here on WIMA.
I will say to that point, even though we're just making picks now, Bilger, he is hard to get your hands on him. So he's one of those guys.
Well, that'll make it interesting for both defenses because Reggie McAdams as well. So we'll go on with our next pick, OG at Bath. And this is a game on paper. Should be a Titan victory. And I'm picking the Titans at Bath tonight. Bath's a little dinged up here late in the season. Titans, after the suspensions and all of that, back to full strength, and they should beat Bath tonight.
Doug, who you picking?
I'm going to go with Ottawa-Glandorf, surprisingly enough. They're backfiring on all cylinders. If they play like they did the second half of last week, this one's a no-brainer.
Mike?
I've got cousins in Glandorf. I'm picking Ottawa-Glandorf.
A smart choice.
Do they know that?
Do they claim that? They know it. Do they admit it?
Only like twice a year when I see him at festivals.
There you go. All right, let's move on to the MAC. The big game there tonight is Marion Local at Coldwater. Coldwater really hung out with St. John's last week, and I think Coldwater is probably going to be the best 500 team in the state of Ohio after tonight. I'm taking the Flyers. Although I certainly give Coldwater their props for how they're trying to fight back here in the middle of their schedule. I'm going to take Marion Local to win on the road.
That's almost not fair having to take on the Jays and then Marion Local right back to back because, you know, you got everybody got beat up in that game last week. How much can you recover and then go right back at it again? I got to take the Flyers here, but I think Coldwater gives them a game.
Absolutely.
Pretty much for all those reasons. I think Marion Local actually is a little bit under the St. John's radar.
Right,
in fact, that Marion Local, they were loaded coming in, and they haven't disappointed. They're not going to disappoint tonight against Coldwater, but that's my way of saying they might be a real battle for St. John's here in a few weeks also. That I wouldn't just immediately ordain St. John's as the best team around.
And now our next pick, Findlay at Lima Senior. The Spartans coming off a GBC win last week in double overtime over Napoleon. Findlay just manhandled Sandusky. And this is one of those games that I really want to pick Lima Senior. And I've talked about how they're better, but I think Findlay, despite just 2 wins coming in, they play a very tough schedule and represented pretty well in some of those losses. I think they're the better team. I'm going to take Findlay tonight at Lima Stadium.
Yeah, everything you said, I just want to see Lima Senior do it one more time before I'm sold that they're completely through with those mental errors late in the game. This is a pick I hope that we're wrong on, but I'll take Findlay.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pick Findlay also, although I surely hope Lima Senior wins. But you know, one game doesn't prove over the long term.
So. All right, we do 5 picks, and frankly, there aren't a lot of other great matchups, so we're going to go with Spencerville at Crestview. It's a battle for last place in the Northwest Conference. I'm taking the Knights to defend home turf.
Spencerville's just a real down year. Coach Doug Zerby, he stays positive, or John Zerby, excuse me, stays positive. But, yeah, I'll take the Knights to get the victory here.
Where's that game at?
At Crestview.
I'm picking Convoy Crestview.
There you go. There's the picks for tonight. Take them to the bank and watch your bank account dwindle. It's the Web Insurance Countdown to Kickoff. We'll take a break. When we come back, Mark Coons from TV 44 will join us on 1150 WIMA.